Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Hi, Jane. So, say hello. Tell me who's painting with you. Let's get this party started. Welcome to Eve's Creations Paint Party. And I am Eve. So, we're going to have a fun night tonight. Let me know if you're watching. Let me know if you're painting. And I'll go over the whole list of everything we need. Hi, Christina. Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. So, say hi if you're painting. Say hi if people are painting with you. Garden Grows won the vote. You guys picked it. So, we're doing flowers with a little bit of rain. And New Jersey weather, it's just perfect because it rained today. So, there you go. Hello. Hello, everybody. Nice, Christina. Yes. Hello, Jello, Nancy. Hi, love. Awesome, awesome. Hi, Jane. I see you out there. Hello, Jello, Nancy. Hello, sweetheart. Hello, hello. Let's say hello to Butters because he's probably going to chime in sometime today. He's chilling in his condo. There he is. Say hi to your fans, buddy boy. Say hi. There he is. So, Garden Grows is the winner tonight. Hello, hello. Hey, Hannah. Danielle's painting with you. Awesome. Awesome. So we ditched Dustin, huh? Hi, Megna. Hello. Leanne, you're going to miss it tonight? Oh, that's all right, Leanne. You could watch on the replay. You can watch on the replay, Leanne. All good. All good. Hello, Danielle. Hello, Hannah's friend, Danielle. Welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. Isn't he? I know. We have the cutest pets. We really do. Leanne, I'll catch you on the replay. It's all good. No worries. No worries. All right. Aw, the little Coco. He's so cute. So, Hannah, we dissed Dustin for the night. No Dustin tonight. We're like, we don't need him. Ha ha. Good. Because we'll have more fun. We can talk about him now. Christina in the house. She's painting tonight. Good, we can pick on Dustin all we want now because he's not here. I just made my coffee. Keep me awake. Keep me awake. We're going to wait for everybody to come on. Absolutely. Absolutely. Danielle and Hannah partying up. Girls' night. Woo-hoo. Yes. Yes. Hannah, did Danielle paint the Memorial Day one with you? Okay, get your supplies together. So tonight, our brushes tonight are a bigger boy. He's a 1-inch flat brush. We have Mini Me. He looks just like a bigger boy, but he is smaller. He's kind of our crayon. Ah, that's cute, Magna. And there's Tiny in the house. He's for our details. Small round. This one is a size 1, size 0. Oh, okay. All right. You go, Danielle. Woo, woo. You're going to have fun, sweetheart. Okay? So, all of these brushes stay in your water. Do not clean your brush unless I instruct you to. When you hear me say the word swirl, tap, dab, that's exactly what you do. Swirl your brush in the water. The more you swirl, the cleaner it'll get. Tap on the side of your cup. And dab on your paper towel. When you dab, you want to dab in the direction of the bristles, and you want your bristles to be wet but not dripping. So you guys can pour your paint tonight. My flowers are red and blue. Obviously you can make them any color you want. Alright, sounds good, Magna. Let's get Hamsini in here. Okay, so you need black, white, yellow, blue, and red. Same colors every party, all the time. So that was the 3 primaries, red, blue, and yellow, and black and white. And we don't have to make brown tonight. Hello, aren't you excited about that? We don't have to make brown. No brown tonight. Hello. All right, guys. So, let me show you. Double Trouble Tuesday. The event is up. That's a double canvas opportunity. Or you can make it on a single canvas. And the painting for Tuesday is pals. Here they are. They're pals. See that? Aren't they cute? They are so adorable. So, that is going to be the painting for Double Trouble Tuesday. Next Tuesday, same spot at 5 o'clock. Part of the running for next Friday, again, we are going to have the poppy. And we are going to have the summer truckin'. And we're going to have a third painting that you guys can choose from because majority rules. And this is your party. So there you go. Painting kits are still available. I have stacks still available for you guys. If you don't know, the painting kit has all of the paint I used, the exact brushes I used, the palette I used, 2 11 by 14 canvases, and easel, and all in this really adorable canvas bag. So you will get your bag that you can decorate, and inside the bag is all the goodies. So if you need supplies and you don't want to try to figure out what you're buying and what sizes and how good are they and the quality and I have to get this and I have to get that, no worries. I got it all. I put it all together for you. I made sure it was quality stuff, and they are $45 and shipping and handling. If you're local, it'll be a Porsche drop-off. So, I am done with my commercials. Let's get painting. Get your paints together. Get yourselves ready. Let me know when you're ready. We'll give a few more minutes for people to log on, but I want to get this party started. We're holding it straight up and down tonight. I'm working on this is 16 by 20. So when I go through the measurements of like one hand over, this way, if you're working on a smaller surface, adjust accordingly. Like if I say it's one hand over and you're working on 11 by 14, then it would be more like 2 fingers over. Okay? So just look at the general spots on the canvas I am pointing to. Like obviously this would be the top corner. You know, this is the bottom corner. So this way you are in the right spot even if you're doing a smaller canvas. Okie dokie, Smokey. That's alright, Magna. She can watch the replay if she wants. Absolutely. We're waiting a few minutes. We're going to wait for everyone's ready. I'm going to pour my paint. I'm going to sip my coffee, not my coffee. Oh, anybody local? Tom's River Artist Community is going to be at the grand opening of Sweetwater Cafe, a coffee shop opening up. It's outside the Ocean County Mall in the parking lot at 12 o'clock tomorrow. A percentage of the proceeds of the grand opening goes to our organization, Tom's River Artist Community. There's also all of our artwork hanging up in his space. It is outside enjoying of the amazing coffee Sweetwater Coffee is. And we're going to do an art talk for all artists to get together and talk about art. So if you're not doing anything tomorrow, head over to Sweetwater Cafe at 12 o'clock. And you will see me, because that's very important, be able to get a great cup of coffee, and you will be helping out an artist organization. So, There's another commercial for you. And of course the Butters boy is barking. Don't know why, but he is. So maybe he wants another cameo. Alright guys, pour your paint and we're going to get started. Let me know when you're ready, alright? So that's our palette. Yellow, blue, red, black, white. All set. Hannah, did you just leave a comment for me? Did you need something? I can't look at those being online. Did you need something, sweetie? Nancy, I doubt you did, but I'm going to ask anyway. Did you get your kit yet? Because I'm really, really curious if you got your kit, and I'm really excited to be able to help you get all the supplies you need to paint. So, my fancy Nancy out there, did you get your kit yet? I don't think you would have. When did I mail it? I mailed it Wednesday, and I just mailed it 2 days ago. You probably didn't get it yet. I was just hoping you did. Alright, let me lower the music. And you guys let me know when you're ready to go. Ready, Freddy's ready. Hannah is ready. No, I just mailed it 2 days ago, so probably not. That's okay. I'm so excited for you to get it. I can't wait. So let me know, because I'm so excited. I'm just so excited. Hannah and Danielle are ready. Megna is ready. Christine, you ready? Nancy, you ready? Christina, where's your sister? Where's Iris? Ready, Freddy. Okay, so I cannot show you both on my counter, the finished painting and the finished painting and what I am doing. So, hi Tara. Awesome. So, take a screenshot if you want to. Pull up the event page. She's busy today? Alright. Hey, Tara, we're getting started. Hope you're ready. Take a screenshot if you need to. Here's your opportunity. And then we're going to get started. Alright. So, again, straight up and down with that canvas. Tara, we have Christina, our lovely fancy Nancy here. Hannah, her friend Danielle. Megna in the house. So, let's see who can turn around and rock this painting. Again, you don't have to paint what I'm painting. You can pick all different colors. I want you to get creative. That is the whole point. I want you guys to create. Because everybody has that power within them. Alright, and we're going to start off with Big Boy. So swirl, tap dab Big Boy. And I'll learn to talk eventually. Alright, and all you're doing with Big Boy We're doing gray, Magna. If you want to use brown, use brown. It's not wood. It's just a gray sky. See? It's not wood. It's just a stormy sky. See? It's gray. All right. So, when you grab your paint, you want to grab your paint from the sides. Don't kerplunk in the center. Don't waste your whole thing of paint. And all we're doing is grabbing white. Just on the tip with Big Boy. And we're grabbing black. Black and white. Black and white makes gray. And you're covering your entire canvas. And all you're doing is you're going to go straight up and down. So, you can grab both together. You can play around with just grabbing white, just grabbing black. Now, if you like the separation of color, see how all the colors are kind of separated? Stop playing with it. If you like it more blended, you go over it more with more brush strokes, and it'll blend all together. If you are getting this, you need to grab more paint. If you are getting these brush strokes, one end to the other, and it smooths them right out. Alright? Black and white, whole canvas. Unless you want to get fancy and add a third color, which I probably will do. So if you guys are curious about what a certain color would look like being added to the black and white, let me know, and I could add it on mine, and then you could decide whether you want to do that or not. Alright? So, black and white. And you don't want this too dark. So if you happen to grab too much black, just grab more white. Put it right on top. And you're just going up and down. That's it. That sounds awesome, Magna. That's going to look really cool. And could you put it looking like a fence back here? Absolutely. If you want it as a gray sky, absolutely. Hey, if you want it to be like a sun shower, you can do sunny, bright colors. It is all up to you because it's your world, your escape, your party. If anybody would like a certain color and see it mixed in, just let me know, because I'll mix it in mine first if you just want to see how it's going to look. Just let me know. I'll do that for you. I don't mind. I like the separation of color, so I'm not going to keep going over mine. It's up to you. If you like the soft look, you do it nice and soft. Where's Tammy and Julia? They're not here. They're usually always here. Huh. Hey, Jane, you still out there? You painting? How's your foot? What's going on with you, Jane? What's going on with you? You still out there watching? I'm not sure. Tara's in the house. I know that. Just saw her pop on. Late. But that's okay. It's alright. As long as you're here. That's all that matters. Magna, that sounds like a really cool color combination. Can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. Did you guys see? I posted everyone's paintings. I'm almost caught up with posting the paintings. So if you want your paintings, nice, Nancy. I love that idea. Love it. Purple. That is awesome. I was kind of thinking of that myself. I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. I haven't made up my mind because I have to find it. I have to find it. I think purple would look awesome. Hannah, how are you going to add chihuahuas into this one? I love that you try to put a chihuahua on everyone. I just don't know how you're going to figure that out. The beach one was so cute. I loved what you and Dustin did with the beach one. It was adorable. Hi, Dave. Well, thank you very much. I watched him when I was very little. I started watching Dave Ross when I was like 11. Dave Ross. Your name's Dave. Bob Ross. I started watching Bob Ross when I was little, and that's how I got into painting, and I've been painting ever since. So I will take that as a compliment. Maybe I have to get one of those afro wigs. Maybe I have to get one of those afro wigs because he had that big hair. So thank you so much, Dave. Are you painting with us tonight, Dave? Or are you just checking things out? Because we got to welcome you to our family. We're all family here. That's right. We're all one big, happy, creating community. I'm going to change this music. I'm not really feeling it. Hopefully this one's better. I really wasn't feeling that music. Wasn't feeling it. Dave, are you painting with us tonight? Or are you just hanging out, checking things out? It's very nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. And see, I left my brush laying underneath the lights. Now I have to add some water to it because all the paint got dried up on there. So, if you saw me do that little bit of water dip, that's why. If your paint gets dried up, or if it's really, really thick, if you add the smallest amount of water to it. Hi, Michelle. If you add the smallest amount of water to it, it'll make it run a little smoother, but you got to be careful because too much water and you'll wind up losing the opaqueness. You like that word? That was a big word, right? It won't be opaque anymore. You'll be able to see through it. I'm telling you, sometimes I surprise myself. And I'm just moving this canvas all around to make life easier for me so I can reach the sections I didn't paint yet. You can do that, you know, folks. You can move your canvas around. You don't have to keep it in one spot, you know. You can move it side to side. You can do whatever you need to do. It's all good. It is all good. Danielle, where are you from? Where are you from, Danielle? I know Hannah's south. I totally forgot where, though. Is that terrible of me, Hannah? That's not bad, is it? I know you're south of Jersey. But I don't think it was the Virginias. Was it Virginia? I don't remember. Oh, this brain of mine. I saw this really awesome thing in a store today. It was one of, you know, those paintings that they have in those home stores. And, you know, like, if you guys are ever shopping in one of those stores and you see, like, something you like, painting-wise, don't buy it there. Please, for the love of God, don't buy it there. Take a picture of it and send it to me. Because, number one, I'm probably going to be cheaper or about the same amount of money. And number two, you will have an actual painting, not a print with some glue on it. So if you ever see something out in the store that you like to adorn, look at that, another fancy word. North Carolina. Awesome. So where are you from, Hannah? I forget. North Carolina also? So if you ever want to adorn your walls with something, email me. Send me the pic of it. I will create something similar, and it'll be the exact size you want because you're going to tell me what size canvas. And it'll be just as affordable, and you will have an actual painting done by an artist and not a print with glue. Did you guys notice that with those things they sell in the store now, that they put this like gooey plastic smudges over them to make it like it's being painted? Virginia, see, I was right. That's cool. I was going to get a place in Virginia, but I never did. I really should do that. I'm talking like I have millions, right? Oh, I'm just going to buy a house in Virginia. But do you guys ever see those in stores where they're putting the gooey stuff on those prints? I don't understand. I don't get it. But Virginia's really nice. I used to take trips in Virginia. I went and saw the Assateague ponies. That was pretty cool. I was really little. I was like Megna's age when I saw the Assateague ponies. They were really cool. Alright, and I'm going to stop playing with this because all I'm going to wind up doing is leaving smears. And there you go. Bada bing. If you want to paint your sides, paint your sides. Hi, Lisa. Hey, you were baking? What were you baking? Lisa makes the most amazing stuff. And you live local. One of these days, I'm going to wind up on your porch. Hi, Lisa. Hello, hello, my love. What were you baking? Are you gonna paint? Are you gonna paint this one, Lisa? Do you like this one? You're gonna paint it on the replay. And I want to know what you were baking. So we have Virginia and Carolina's in the house. Nice. That's nice. Your friend came up to visit you. That's cool, Hannah. Chocolate cupcakes with vanilla frosting, all made from scratch. Yes, exactly, Nancy. Good idea. Iris is a good baker, too. Those cupcakes sound delicious. Did you order them? Did you order everything, Lisa? Lisa got in touch with me. And I helped her. She didn't need everything that's in my kit, but she needed some items. So she got in touch with me and messaged me and asked me what would be good things for her to buy. So if you guys want to do that, 6,000% do that. Iris, yeah, but Iris is in Connecticut. We can't eat her baked stuff, Christine. We have to find somebody close to me. Lisa's right. She's like the next town over, so I can go over there and mooch. I'll be like my puppy, mooching. Yes, Nancy, that's a great way to get inspiration. That's what I did today. I saw this picture I liked, and I didn't have my phone with me, so I had my friend take a picture of it, and I'm going to do... It is really, really, really cool. I'm really excited. I want to paint this so bad. And with the Pals painting, one of the other artists in my artist community took a picture of a sunflower. So that's what inspired me for the background in the Pals painting that we're doing next Tuesday. Oh, you didn't order yet? Okay. Magna, that is a brilliant idea. I love that idea, Magna. I love it. Oh, I can't wait, Lisa. That would be great. Oh, if anybody is wondering, I am doing in-person parties even during the pandemic. There's a few stipulations I have to put in place to be able to come to you and do a party. But, like the amount of people and the safety measures we have to take. But I am doing live come-to-you paint parties. So if you're local and in my area, you're watching now or watching the replay, contact me and we can go over the details of being able to do that. My in-person parties are $25 a person. I bring all the supplies. You get a custom painting, so you get to pick whatever you want to paint, and it's a 16 by 20 canvas you paint on. So it's the big one I'm painting on. So if anybody's watching this and they're local to me and you want to do an in-person thing, I am doing those, but we have to follow some guidelines first, okay? I just wanted to shout that out there. And if that seems too nutty for you, I'm doing the Zoom parties. They work out great. Those are super affordable. So you have that opportunity too. And you would get a custom painting that I would paint. I'd be able to see everybody face to face. We did Zoom on Tuesday for Double Trouble. It was awesome. Megna was there. Nancy was there. Tara wasn't there. Oh my God, we had such a good time. We could see each other. I could see you guys. I could see how you were painting. I got to see my little love, Megna. It was so awesome, Lisa. We had such a good time. So, all sorts of things. When you guys are done with this, let me know, and I'll tell you the next thing, okay? Yeah, I'm really trying to be very accommodating during this time so people are still able to create and still able to have fun and do all this wonderful stuff that I'm able to provide because I was blessed, and still keep everyone safe. So you ready, Magnet? Okay, I was just telling everybody else to let me know when they're ready. So, Magna's ready. Let's have a few more people say when they're ready, okay, Magna? And we'll keep painting. You're ready because you're a rock star. That's why you're ready already. You guys are going to swirl tap that big boy and get them all nice and clean. Christina's ready in the house. All right. So, clean off big boy, Magna. Christina, swirl tap dab them. Get all that black out of them. Get all of that black and gray out of them. So, Christina's ready. Waiting on Tara and Hannah and Danielle and Nancy. And Magna, you can start making greens. So we're going to need dark greens, light greens. You can start putting those together for yourself too. All right, sweetie? Picking out your different colored green paints. Because we're going to put all this brassy stuff in next. Alrighty, Hannah's ready. And Danielle. Danielle, I'm so glad you joined us. I'm so excited for you, Hannah. I'm glad you get to paint with your friend. Alright, so we're going to be making greens, guys. So you want all different types of green. So you're going to start off with the base of yellow and blue. Right? Yellow and blue make green. So you're going to start off with a base of yellow and blue, right? And add a little bit of white to it. Okay? Just a little bit so you get this nice, rich, dark green. Alright? Nice and rich and dark. See that? Okay? So that's yellow and blue, equal parts, with a little bit of white. And then I want you to take a lot of yellow. See how much yellow I'm using? A lot of yellow, a little bit of blue, and some white. And this is going to give you more of a Kelly green. Nancy, you must love this because green's your favorite color. Alright, so see how it's a different tone? So a lot of yellow and a little bit of blue is going to give you like a Kelly green. Alright? And then you're going to take a lot of blue, a little bit of yellow, some black, very small amount of black, not much at all, and a little bit of white. And that is going to give you a very dark green. Really, really, really dark. Okay, so I want you to add the 3 tones of green, okay? So the dark, dark, dark one was a lot of blue, a little bit of yellow, a little bit of black, and a little bit of white. The one in the center was equal parts yellow and blue with white. And the one over here, a lot of yellow, white, and a little bit of blue. And it'll give you all these different green tones. Alright, and then make sure you run your brush along the edge and pull off all that excess paint that's in there from mixing. And then you want to pull it through your paper towel so this way your brush isn't all full of globs. Because if you have globs of paint on your brush, perfect, Christina. Right? It's fun playing with different tones, Magna. It really is. So, because if you have globs on your brush, you're going to get globs on your painting. So, you want to start with the darkest green that you made. Just on the tip, you want to make sure Big Boy is nice and flat. Right? Wipe him on the edge so he's nice and flat. And you're going to come on this side of the painting. And you want to stop about, let me move it down here. You want to stop about halfway down. So what you're going to do is you're going to hold it perpendicular. It's a 1-inch flat, Lisa. So you want to come down, you want to hold him straight up and down. Hold him on the back of part of the brush. And you're just simply going to pull up and then let it go. Can you guys see that? So you just pull up and let it go. So you're going to do a whole bunch of those. Pull up and let it go. And notice I'm holding the back of the brush. I can have these curve. And if you hold the back of the brush, you're going to wind up with it being nice and thin. If your brush starts squishing together, just re-flatten it out. So, you're going to do this with all of your green tones. So, start with your darkest one, then go to the next one, and then go to the light one. And you want to fill this all in on this side of the canvas, so about 1.5 hands over, and stop at about 1 hand down from the top. And you're going to fill this all in with those tall reeds. You're welcome, Lisa. Yeah, there's all sorts of brush numbers and everything else, Magna. So I'm going to start with my dark green. And we're throwing that in there. Now, can you get creative and just put straight blue in there? Absolutely. Can you turn around and put black in there? Sure you can. You can put whatever color you want in these reeds. Can you put just yellow? Sure. So you play with your 3 tones of green and play with some other colors. And you're going to add all these long pieces in. As you're filling that in, and you work your way this way, right? So you want to get shorter and shorter. So start with the tall section, and then I will tell you about working it this way. So the tall section is this whole side of the canvas. Just do the tall ones for now. Okay? And then I'll explain the shorter ones. And these can bend, and you don't necessarily have to start at the bottom of the canvas. And you're just filling this all in with cool green colors. Yep, there's all sorts of sizes of brushes, Magna. That's why it gets a little confusing sometimes. That's why I'll help. And I'm just filling in the spaces. That's all I'm doing. I'm not doing anything special. Do I have to do all the way from bottom all the way up? Not on every single one. Not on every single one. I could add some short ones in there for fun. Why not? And if your brush starts looking like this, you got to flatten it back out again. Make it nice and flat. And make sure you just keep holding back here as you're doing these. And you're just going to fill in this whole thing. Am I switching back and forth now? Yup. Like if I'm looking at this and I notice I have too many colors, I just throw a different color in between them. So that's all you're doing is filling in this side with greens. All different greens. Like I said, you can get creative with this. You can grab all sorts of colors if you want to. It doesn't matter. And all I'm doing is making sure my brush is flat, holding them perpendicular, and holding back here. That's all. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. That is all I'm doing. Okay, now, once you have that pretty filled in, everybody listen. Stop putting your reeds in so you listen. About 1 hand from this edge, okay? And then there's going to be a little space. Let me put my canvas back here so you can see the whole canvas as I'm telling you this. So, about 1 hand from the end of your canvas. So about 2 hands over. 2 hands over. So, is it in the center? No, it's a little bit this way from the center. Okay? So if this is the center of my canvas, you want to go that way a little bit. And put a little mark there for yourself. A little green mark. Now, as you come from your tall ones and work towards that mark, you want them to get smaller and smaller. So you want them to get smaller in height. Everybody see that? If you want to put that as a guide as you're putting the rest of them in. So you're going to find the center of your canvas. You're going to go a little bit over. You're going to put a small, tiny one as your marker. And then you can put little dashes working your way upwards like you're going upstairs towards your tall ones. And then you can go in and fill that all in and know exactly where you're supposed to kind of stop your reeds, okay? If you need me to repeat that, I will. So now you guys can do your tall ones and fill in that whole space. All right, and if you need me to repeat that gradual decrease on how I did that, I will. Just let me know. Glare is like awful today. Maybe if I move it back a little more. It's like tear. Ooh, is that better? So you just want those reeds to gradually go smaller. Reeds, grass blades, whatever you want to call them. These things. And as I'm pulling, I'm just flicking. See, I'm just flicking as I'm pulling up. That's all I'm doing. All I'm doing. Nothing hard here. Nothing hard here. Now, if you want more definition and more depth, you can grab just blue. I have just blue on my very dirty brush. And that's what happens if you put just blue. See that? I grabbed just blue on my dirty brush. So you can mix those in too if you want. If you want more shadow. So that was grabbing just blue with my dirty brush. Well, that's awesome. It's a showstopper. Yeah, I like the pop of the lighter colors. So I'm grabbing just blue on my dirty brush and adding some darker lines to give it more depth. Okay, so just blue. Doing the same thing. I'm holding back here. I'm going straight up against my canvas and I'm just flicking. So now that I'm done playing with all the green, I grab just blue to add more shadow. And if your brush is starting to get globbed up, pull it all out. Wipe them on your paper towel. If it's still staying globby, swirl, tap, dab them. And if you notice, I'm not starting all the way at the bottom for some of these. I'm mixing in the middle. It's all good. Get 'em, Butters. Get 'em. Get 'em, Butters. I'm painting from the side, so I just wanted to churn it and look at it for myself. Sorry. Because I can't see what I'm doing. So I just wanted to churn it and see what I was doing. So all you're doing is flicking. That's it. And like I said, if you want it more soft, make it more soft. If you like the separation, leave it alone. If your brush is getting too globby, wipe it off. Or swirl, tap, dab them. But having a nice dirty brush with all these different colors mixed into it, let the brush do the work for you. You making up a song now, Magna? You making up a song? You making up a song for us? That's cool. Lisa, what paintings didn't you do yet that you want to do? Hi, Stacy. Thank you so much. You painting with us, Stacy? You just watching, and you're going to watch the replay. It's very nice to meet you. Welcome. The jar one, and you never finished the hat lady. Okay. The moonlit jar one with the moon and the things coming down. You'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. Nice to meet you, Stacy. So glad you joined us. I'm glad you like the colors. Welcome to the family, sweetheart. Welcome to the family. Hi, Valerie. Hello. Welcome to the family, Valerie. Thank you for tagging your friends. Yes, I do. Yes, the firefly one. Hello, Valerie. Welcome to the family. Thank you for tagging your friends, Valerie. I really, really appreciate that. Hi. Hi, love. Thank you so much for that. That is awesome. Yes, I do my abstracts with texture. A lot of texture. Alright, so make sure you have no globs. And on this side, right, so you're going to leave that space there. You're going to leave a space. Alright, give yourself a little mark so it's as short as this one. Okay. And then you're going to gradually step up from that. And put another section of grass right there. Okay? So you're going to leave a space here. Nice, Magna. I'm glad you're playing with abstract art. Oh, you are so welcome, Valerie. You are welcome. Thank you for tagging. I love you for that. You're going to leave a space here. You're going to give yourself a little mark like what's over here. Same height. And then just like you did on this side, you want to do the same thing on that side. Give yourself little steps. And then you could fill this in with all the reeds too. Now remember, you should be holding your brush back here. You should be going straight up and down, flicking. And you should make sure there's no globs on Big Boy. He is nice and flat for you. Okay? So you can fill in that extra, that other little area with all your colors that you just made. Hello, 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 everybody that just chimed in and said hi to me. Hello, Stacy. Hello, Valerie. Are you painting with me? Or are you just watching, hanging out, and going to watch the replay? Have a watch party? That would be cool. A watch party would be cool. So, add that extra little part. Remember, you want it to gradually step up like this side. And then you can add your pieces here. And then for this, I put it fanning out and right off of the canvas. Okay, so for that part there, I put it fanning out and right off of the canvas. And I put the dark green as a base first. And then I start playing with the lighter shades as I work my way up through my different shades of color. So once you have that base of dark green, you can play any way you want to. Like Megna is with her lime greens and everything else. You guys can grab straight yellow too if you want. So when you grab straight yellow, you get something like that. So if you want to grab straight yellow and give pops of color, you can do that too. So have fun with this, create, As long as you stay in yellow, blue family with whatever you're grabbing and trying, you're going to be golden. You're going to be golden. So as long as you stay in that family and try all these different combos of grabbing the colors separately and different, one at a time, a lot at a time, you're going to be awesome. Yep, and Butters agrees with me. And if you notice, I'm going to stop because my little space is getting smaller and smaller. So I'm going to stop playing before I wind up having that disappear altogether. Alright? So, don't keep playing like I am. Butters. Butters, come here. Awesome, Valerie. That's cool. And if you have any trouble buying the supplies on the event, I actually share painting kits that I offer that use the exact supplies that I use. The exact paint, the exact brushes, the palette I use, and it's all in one little lovely bag, and you get a whole bunch of stuff. So check that out for yourself. All right, sweetie, and thank you so much for all those tags. I really appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you when you're painting. So thank you so much for that. And you could just watch, too. I have people that come on just to watch. So, and every replay of every video is there. You can ask Lisa. Lisa comes on late because she's always cooking something. And then she watches the... I love you, Lisa. And then she watches the replays for the paintings. And she's like 2 behind in one she wants to paint, Valerie. So, you can be, you can check out any video you want. You are very welcome. Yep, you do it all the time. That's okay. So, you guys know what I got myself today? I had to do this because my back's been killing me, but I really like it. Look, I'm going to show you. I actually bought myself something. I got one of those foam mats. See how it's nice and thick? So, those things are really good. If you're going to be standing a lot and you're getting older, like me. That's okay, Nancy. You could catch up too. When you're getting older like me, you need stuff like that. So, make sure you guys take your time to take care of yourselves, you know. It's very important right now. Yes, I liked it. The colors match my kitchen, so I was very excited. Thank you so much for that, Magna. Guys, so you really, you know, make sure you guys take time for yourselves. Buy yourself something a little special. You know, disappear in the bathroom for 2 hours and take that bath with the candles and everything else, because it's really important to make sure you're doing self-care right now. Really important, because you can't help anybody else. You can't give from a cup that's empty. So make sure you're taking steps to fill your cup. Buying yourself a little something special. Taking some time for self-care. Whatever you need to do to feel good, do it. 6,000% do it. You need to. Aw, Nancy. Alright, Tara, go have your smoke. It's scary, right, Nancy? Stacy, are you still here, Stacy? I kind of started talking to Valerie and I missed you. You still here, sweetheart? I saw you chime in. And Dave, are you still here? I saw you chime in. I don't want to miss you. I'll talk to you too. I'll talk to anybody. Because I don't stop talking. Ever. Boo. When you're done with your grass, put Big Boy in the water. And then let me know when you guys are done with your grass. Because then we're going to map our flowers out. But we need a few minutes to let all this dry. So if you want to go take a break, go get a drink, refill your drink. Take this time to catch up. Ask me any questions. Christina's ready. Awesome. Yep. All right, so we're going to wait for everybody else to catch up, Christina. And then we need this to dry a little bit. Just a little bit. Because we don't want to be smearing all green all over the place. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to map our flowers and all the shapes. Awesome, Megna. Yep, go take your break, sweetie. I'm just playing with this to see if I can get it not to have a glare. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I don't know if that worked or not. A little bit. I think it worked a little bit. That's cool. Hannah and Danielle, how do you like it so far, Danielle? You having fun? We're kind of nutty here, but we're good. As I play with my phone some more to really mess everybody up. We're all a bit loony here, but that's okay. I have a sign that says that. Oh, I'm really playing with this now, right? You know what I need? I need a stand. I need a phone stand for this. I think that's going to be the next way that I treat myself. Remember I just said you have to make sure you treat yourself every once in a while? I think I'm going to get a phone stand to do this. So I don't have to keep playing with my phone to position it. I think that's a really good idea. But I think that's better, right? I think that's better for you guys. I'm actually looking at the whole thing, so... Other than a little glare up top. Yes? Good. Good, I'm glad. All right, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Val. It was worth putzing with then. So, Lisa, I need those cupcakes ASAP. And, Christina, you have to tell Iris has to ship me some. And Magna's going to get her mom to ship me some. Yes, that is very true, Lisa. That is very true. I know. I'll get there. So, everybody make sure they have clean white paint, too. And swirl tap dab that big boy. We're going to use big boy to map out our flowers. So, make sure big boy's nice and clean. All the globs are out of them. I'm going to cheat and use my sink. Make sure you have nice, clean, white paint ready to go. Totally cheated cleaning my brush off. Oh, awesome, Nancy. Thank you for that so much. Yes, guys. Thank you to everyone sharing your posts and sharing your amazing art and sharing about my page and these videos. I really, 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 really appreciate that. I'm on a mission. When I started this venture, I had almost about 400 followers on my business page from all the different promotions I've done through the years. And now I'm up to 960. And I totally, and you guys can totally help me with this. I want to reach 1,000. That's my new goal. To reach 1,000 people, to be able to help them get through this nutty time and paint and create and have fun with art. Tom's River, Nan. I'm in Tom's River. Tara's back. All right, so Big Boy needs to be nice and clean, and you have to make sure you have clean white paint. Okay, guys? All right. So, let me show you the original to explain a few things. Okay, so do you have to do the flowers exactly like this? Absolutely not. Do you have to make them these colors? Absolutely not. So, we are going to start with this top one. Then I'm going to do this one. Then this one. Then this one. And then we're going to do this one. Okay, so that's the order I'm going in if you're wondering what I'm doing. So I'm going to show you this one, but then it's going to change because I'll be showing you one with this shape instead. All right? And then we're going to go back to doing one just like this. All right? So as I'm switching around, thank you so much for that, Lisa. As I'm switching around, you'll know why, because this guy kind of is in the middle of all these guys. Oh, awesome. We got Texas in the house. What? Oh, yeah. Giddy up, girl. Giddy up. Hi, Lisa. I see Lisa, the other Lisa chimed in for a little bit. Hi, Sif. What's up, sweetie? I got to start calling you Sif because we have two Lisas now. All right, Big Boy, clean white paint. You're up at this top corner. So all you're going to do is take a little bit of white paint that's nice and clean. Clean white paint. And you're going to go to this top corner. And very simply, you are just going to make a U. And you want to make it smaller than you want your actual flower. Awesome. Hey, Sif. I missed you, sweetheart. I just told them about Sweetwater's opening tomorrow. So if anybody's local, you got to go to Sweetwater tomorrow at 12 o'clock. So you want this U shape to be smaller than the actual flower you want in that space. Because the more you play with it, the bigger it's going to get. And once you put that U in for yourself, all you're going to do is keep Big Boy up and down, right? Straight up and down like this, vertical. And you're just going to flick the white paint in there. And notice when I flicked, I already went outside my guide. That's why I want you to keep it smaller than what you actually want it. Because by the time we put all these layers in here, it's going to be a bigger flower, trust me. So I am just flicking upwards and filling that whole space in with white. Okay? And you can hold your brush up close. You can hold it here to get a really good flick. Okay? Awesome. So we have Sif and we have Lisa. So you can hold your brush right here. Put it against your canvas, straight up and down, and just flick upwards like this. And fill in that space with that nice, clean, bright white paint. If your green's still a little wet, no worries. We're doing enough layers that you'll cover up that green that kind of popped in. Yes! So, I'm going to pull off my excess paint. Right? Then I'm going to put clean white paint just on the tip of my brush again. And I'm holding them here. I'm holding them here so you have lots of control of your shapes and everything else. Okay? So hold the brush like a pencil almost, even though it is big boy. And then you're going to go a step down. Yes, Sweetwater Cafe. All us artists are going to be there. Lisa, a part of Tom's River Artist Community. He's doing a grand opening. Coffee's amazing. Be able to sit outside, relax, hang out, talk art. We're going to have an art talk so we can all hang out as a community. You're more than welcome to join. So you're going to take a step down from that flower. So now you're in this sweet spot right here. And I want you to make a circle. And don't worry if it's perfect or not perfect. We're going to paint it so many times it doesn't matter. Okay, so you don't have to make sure it's perfect. We're going to paint it 6 million ways. And petals of flowers like this, you have to think of hands of a clock. So you know how hands of a clock go out at different angles from the center? That's what you need to think of. So you're going to put a clock hand there and a clock hand here. And then you're going to put a clock hand here and here. And then one coming right out the center, just like that. Just like that. Hands of a clock or spokes of a wheel. Like a bicycle wheel, spokes of a wheel, hands of a clock. That's how you do flower petals. Yes, Sif, you can totally be a control freak with the brush doing these. Once you have your hands of your clock, you're going to go from the top of your hand and pull it into and do a curved line, pulling it into the center and fill that in. Okay, and then you're going to do it to this one. Fill that in. And then you're going to do it to this one. So whoosh, whoosh. Fill it in. You're going to do it to this one. Whoosh, whoosh. Now, did I follow my lines exactly? No. Do I care? No. And then this one. Whoosh, whoosh. Okay, and once you have that with your white paint, you can fix your shape a little bit. You can look at it and be like, oh, this petal's a little longer. Let me make this one even, or whatever you want to do, playing with them. Because when we map with white, this is our opportunity to fix all of our shapes and everything else going on. So, I'm Swirl Tap Dabbing Big Boy. This big boy likes to get globby for some reason. I don't know why. So, I'm going to have to keep doing that. But if yours is okay, then don't worry about it. Alright? Once you're done with that, we're going to go a step down from there in this sweet spot right here. So you should be below this flower and above this mess right here. If you want to, go ahead, Megna. You know what colors you want to use, so you can skip the mapping and just color your flowers in if you want to. So in this sweet spot right here, you're going to do another U, but it's going to be, the opening is going to be facing at an angle up this way. So I want you to put a line angled that way first. You want a line angled. Once you have that line angled, Then you could put your U. And then you could fill it in with the flicks. We're back to the flicks. Okay? So you are going to do an angled line. Put your U on either side of that line. And then fill it in with the flicks. Doesn't matter to me how you fill it in. You can hold the brush flat. You can do it with it being vertical. It doesn't matter. Okay, and as you're filling it in with white, you can check the shape of your flower, schmooze it a little bit, whatever you want to do. Okay? Right? Grabbing more white paint. And we're going to do the flower down here now. And the flower down here is at an angle too. But he's angled more like this way. So, if you put your brush horizontal and tip it up ever so slightly, that's the angle you want. So mark the angle for yourself first. Then do your U. And then fill it in. And remember, make those U's smaller than the actual flower is going to be, because as we put the other layers of colors on, they're going to wind up getting bigger and bigger. Alright. Once you have that, we're going to do the guy that's right here. We're going to do the guy that's right here. Alright, so he's below this one. And he's a little bit below this, a little bit above that one. So he's in this sweet spot. That sweet spot. Kind of behind this guy and this guy, okay? Right in there somewhere. And he's the one where you had the circle. And then back to hands of a clock. Hand here, hand here. Hand here, there, and there. And then whoosh, 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 whoosh. I did that just for you, Magna. All those whooshes. Alright? And then fill it in white. That's it. That's all we're doing. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And just like that, you have a flower garden. Just like that. Nothing hard here. That's for sure. That is for sure. Now, do you have to do the color of flowers I'm doing? No. But whatever color you're doing, grab a little bit of white with it. So we're going back to our first flower. So we're going to do the colors in this flower, and this flower first. And then we're going to go back and do the colors in these, okay? So mine are pink and red, so I'm going to grab some red. And I'm going to grab some white. Red and white. I'm going to go to this flower, holding big boy straight up and down. And I'm just going to go back in and use the flat of that brush to follow your U shape. See how I'm you can't see nothing because my hand's in the way. Alright, you hold your brush closer than I am. And you're just going to use the flat of that brush to follow the shape of that flower. And then do your flicks. Okay? But you guys can hold the brush here and do it. I just held it further back because you can't see what I'm doing. So you're just taking whatever color you wanted it to be. adding white to it, and you're going over your mapping with the flicks again. And then I'm using the flat of that brush to get a nice smooth edge. Unless you don't want a smooth edge. If you want your flower to be really like not smooth on the edges, you can easily pull flicks out like that. If you like that look of that flower. It's your flower. Have fun with it. Use your creative side and do whatever you want. Okay? So, you're going to do that to the rest of your horseshoe flowers. Okay? Grab your color, grab some white. Hold the brush nice and close for yourself. Follow your shape around here. And then put your flicks in. That's it. Nice and easy. Nice and easy. Okay? Bye, Magna! Alright, finish on the replay, love. It's all good. Bye, sweetheart. Have a good night. See you soon. Alright, and my last flower. Following my horseshoe. And this is why I had you add the white, because if you went out of your lines of our mapping, the white will keep the background from showing through. So you can hold your brush a lot closer to the head of the brush. Yes, Lisa, you get to have control of Big Boy in this one. Yes. I'm just holding it far away so you can see what I'm doing as I'm doing it. And see this trick I'm doing? I have all this paint globbed on my brush. So I literally smear it onto my canvas and then just blend it in. So that's just something I do. You know, so I just did it. So I figured I'd show you what I was doing. Okay? When you're done with that, scroll tap that Big Boy and pick your next color. Anybody do different colored flowers? I want to know what colored flowers you did. Tell me what colored flowers you did, guys. Sif, Tara, Nancy, Hannah, Danielle, if Stacy's still here, Val's watching, maybe she has colors in her mind she'd like to do. Share your colors with me. I want to know what your colors are. Yes, I do. Okay? Alright, so you're going to do those 3 flowers first, and then I'm going to show you the star flower. And then we're going to go back and put in all the lovely little details in our flowers, all those little pieces of different colors that I have going on. And we're going to put in our raindrops and our stems. Nice, Nancy. Nice. Yellow is going to look amazing with the purple and the grayish background. I love yellow and purple together. It does such an awesome pop. It's awesome. I can't wait to see it, love. Great choices. Great. Nice. Nice, Danielle. Going out of the box. I like it. Hannah, you like pink, so of course you did pink. That's awesome. Way cool. How's Daniela liking this so far? Not Daniela, Danielle. Is she having a good time? And even if she says no, this is boring, write yes to me. Yes, I love that color combo, Nan. Alright, so I'll tap that Big Boy. Again, pick whatever color you want. Mine are blue, so I'm going to grab my white now, just on the tip of the brush, and my blue. Make sure I don't have any globs. Okay. And these are basically like the same thing with the horseshoe, except you want to stay in your flower shape. Alright? So, you can hold it for control. You can hold it here. I'm going to hold it further back so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm using the flat of that brush, and I'm following my flower lines, and then I'm just going to fill it in with like strokes of Big Boy. I'm just going to fill it in because that's going to be the base color, so we're not really going to worry about this too much. So whatever color you're going to make your flowers, grab that color and white paint together. And just follow your petal shape and then fill it in with your lines of filling it in like long ways through the petal. Like long ways through the petal. Okay, as you fill it in. So pretty much the same thing. You're just following this shape now instead. And you could fix your petals if you need your petal to be a little more sharp, or whatever. You need to fix a shape, whatever you need to do. Okay, easy peasy. Nothing hard here. We're having fun. Why what, Lisa? Why to what? What's the why for? Why are you so amazing? I don't know. Why is Hannah and Danielle having a great time? I don't know. Why is Christina amazing and her sister Lisa? I don't know. Why is Nancy becoming a better painter every time she paints? I don't know. Why is Megna so cute? I don't know. Yes, Lisa. Well, Nancy just did purple, and she put purple in her gray back here, and then she's making these flowers yellow. That's okay. I started answering why questions anyway. Why is Sif a rock star? Because she's awesome. Why is Tara such an awesome person and caring and would do anything for anybody? Because she's Tara. Why is Val going to love being part of our painting family? Because we are the greatest painting group ever. Ever. Best one around right here. Why am I going to turn around and get 1,000 followers? Because all of you love me and you're sharing my page and my events and my posts. So, and warming my heart every time you guys do that for me. So, lots of cool why questions I answered, right? Right. Okay, once you have that, take out the globs in your brush and swirl tap that Big Boy. Yes, baby, yes. 6,000%, absolutely. I usually insert another word into absolutely, but I can't because kids watch this and it's not a good word. This music's fun. Makes you want to bop. So, swirl tap that Big Boy. We're going to put the stems in for our flowers. So you want to make the dark green color again. Yellow, blue, tiniest bit of white, and some black. Very dark, dark green color you want. Okay? So, dark, dark, dark green. You ready? Yellow. And I'm using that dirty yellow from before. It's fine. Blue. About equal parts. Maybe an extra blue because I'm making it dark. So let's just make it dark with the blue too. Some white. and a little bit of black. And you mix that all together and you're going to get a dark green. I promise you, you will get a dark green mixing all of that together. And I want mine even darker than that, so I'm going to add a little more black to it. But see, I don't grab a lot of black at all, because a little bit of black goes a long way. So I don't grab a lot of black at all. I just feed in black slowly until I get to where I want to be. Too much black at once can overpower the color you're trying to make. So you add a little bit at a time. So you want a nice dark green, and pull your brush nice and flat. If it's globby, wipe them off. And we're going to grab that dark green paint just on the tip of our brush. And we're going to hold back here. We're going to hold back here. And these stems don't go all the way down. They hide within our grass, okay? So, for this one, you're going to go into the center of that U on the bottom right here. And you're going to pull down and just stop. And you can't see that for nothing. So I am going to make black stems, but you guys do dark green. All right, Tara, have a great night. Thanks for joining. So you guys can't see what I did, so I'm going to do black, but you guys do a nice dark green, okay? I found the center of this. I held Big Boy back here, perpendicular to canvas. I just pulled down, and then I let it go. So it disappears into the grass. Pull down, and I just let it go. And I'm doing mine in black because you can't see what I'm doing. So you guys use your dark green color you made, all right? The next stem. So you can move your hand up a little bit to have more control because you need to do a curve. And see how I roll my fingers to make my brush curve? So that's what you do when you go to curve your brush. Because you want the brush to stay perpendicular to canvas. You don't want to be doing the curve and have it mush and wind up going this way. Alright, so you're going to go right in that little niche right there. And can your stems crisscross each other? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's a garden. So I'm going to pull this and I'm going to start curving and I'm going to go around the other flower and I'm just going to let it go. So I'm churning the brush to curve it, and then I'm just going to let it go and disappear. Okay? See how the ends just disappear? Alright, check for globs. Pull the globs off your paintbrush, nice and thin and flat. This flower, right? Again, in that happy little groove. And I'm going to pull out this way. Do my curve. See me churning my brush and keeping it perpendicular at the same time. And just let it go. Okay, next flower. In the center of your U. Now, that's going to wind up going behind this flower, right? So, I'm just going to press and wiggle because I didn't have much space there. And then I'm going to pick it up on the other side of the petal. Let it go. Last flower, center your U. That's it. That's it. Easy peasy. Alright. Wiping off my brush. Swirl, tap, dab. Actually, let's go to Mini-Me. Let's just go to Mini-Me. Why not? Go to Mini-Me. Take out Mini-Me. He's your small brush. Not tiny. Mini-Me. Basically, he's like our crayon. So he looks just like Big Boy. He's a very small flat. He's a number 4 flat. And all these brushes come in my kits, guys, if you don't want to trying to shop for brushes. And it's the exact brand and quality that I use. And these brushes have been around for 5 years. And they're still amazing. Look at my Big Boys. 5 years of use. Not lying. The only thing I've had to do was glue the metal back to the wood. That was it. Alright, so we're taking out Mini-Me. Looks just like Big Boy, except he's smaller. We're going to grab that black paint. Right? A little at a time. We're going to go into our blue flower. And you're going to make your center circle again. And fill that in, but fill that in like mushing it. Because it'll add a little bit of texture to it. Okay? I know it looks weird now. No worries. We'll fix it. And the same here. Now, I left a little bit of blue between the stem and the center. You see that? I didn't do it on this one, but you can do it. You can do that. You can leave a little space there between the center and the stem. And smush this. Smush when you fill this in. Smush. Okay? It adds texture. Alright? And do we care if the circle's perfect? Absolutely not. Alright, swirl, tap, dab your brush. Swirl, tap, dab your brush. We're swirling, we're dabbing, we're tapping. Oh, yeah. Yes, we are. That's what we're doing, folks. That's what we're doing. Alright, you're going to go back into your flower and grab just the color you want it to be now. Remember how we grabbed white before with our color? Now just grab the color. So I'm going to grab just red with this small brush. Excuse me. And I'm going to go into this flower and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do flicks. Not filling in the whole flower, just random flicks. So the color your flower is. And if you notice, I am just doing random flicks. Curving on the bottom here. And then all through here, you're just flicking. That's all you're doing. And then when you're done with that, you grab the tiniest amount of white with the dirty brush. See, I didn't grab that much white at all. And then you add random flicks with the white on your brush. The smallest amount. And just like that, you have awesome movement in your flower and different shades and highlights and darks and whatever you want to do. Hannah, if your flowers are pink, just do a dark, dark pink. Instead of grabbing straight red. And of course I'm going to play with mine because I got OCD, but you get the gist. So I'm just grabbing my color, and then I'm going back in and doing the white flicks right on top of that. And that's what we're doing. I went a little nutty over here. Let me fix that. Okay? So, I'm wiping off the excess paint on my brush, and I'm going to go do the other flower the same way. Grabbing the color of my flower, the straight color, doing these flicks. Following the shape, you know, I just traced the shape on the bottom. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Just flicking paint. That's all we're doing. We're flicking paint. We're paint flickers. We're paint flickers. That's what we are. We're paint flickers. We flick paint. And then I'm going to grab white. And I'm going to flicker that too. I'm going to flick paint. Flick, flick, flick. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. I gotta be really careful because another word wants to come out of my mouth as I'm saying that. Only 1 cup, but I had a really awesome day today. So I'm in a really good mood. So I'm acting extra special tonight. Thanks, Nancy. That was great. Oh my God, that was awesome. Flick, flick, flick. You love it. You love it. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. Hey guys, you know what? If you see if any of my paintings in my events or ones we did, and all my originals, all of these that I show for the original, these are all for sale. You can buy any one of these paintings that I show, right? I have special Pepsi tonight, that's right. So if you want to gift for somebody or whatever, and you don't want to paint it yourself that night because, you know, you're tired. Any of my paintings that I have are all for sale, and they're very affordable. I don't charge much at all. Let's say the maximum price is $45 on any of the paintings that I show in the events. That would be the max price. Alrighty. Yes, it's my well, yeah, I just had caffeine in my coffee. Now I'm having caffeine in my Pepsi. I'm that person you better not give a Red Bull to. Could you imagine? I'd be like, "Hi Lisa, how you doing? What's going on?" Alright, so we're flicking. Alright, swirl, tap, dab, and I'm going to show you how to do the blue ones now. Yeah, seriously, and I can customize them. I could put names on them. I could do anything, so just let me know. And Stacy and Valerie and Dave, I'm so glad you chimed in. I don't know if you're still here, but I'm glad you chimed in. And we got Christina and Nancy and Hannah and Danielle. Leanne couldn't make it. Megna had to go. Sad face. Tara had to go. Sad face. She's a maniac. Maniac at your door. Alright, blue flowers. Grab the blue that you want your flower to be. Okay. And you're going to come out from that center. And do the, hi Val, and do the flicks from the center outward, like that. So I'm not filling the whole petal in, I'm just doing flicks from the center outwards. And there's an important step coming up, so you got to pay attention. Instead of picking on me. Pay attention instead of picking on me. Now, did you see that? When you're doing this, you got to pick the flower that wins. The petal. So this petal is on top of that petal. So if you notice, when I did my flick, I went around that and under it. Okay, same here, because this petal is over that one. So when you do your flicks, you have to keep that in mind. And when you do the white, I'm going to show you, because that's even more important. All right? And I'm going to put this petal on top of this one. So my flicks are going to go over it. And then these are going to start from underneath that petal. All right? Now watch what I do with the white. So when you grab the white paint to do the flicks with the white, hi Val. When you grab the white paint to do the flicks with the white, this petal's winning, right? It's on top. So you want to make sure you do those in the direction on top. Hi Dennis. Okay. And this one's on top, so I want to do the flick on top. Alright, so that's the difference with these flowers with petals instead of just the mush, because you have to pick who the winner is. You have to pick which petal is on top of the other ones. And then the ones that are under, and this one is on top of that, right? So I'm going to do my line there. Now, did I put too much white in? Yeah, but I wanted to show you how you should do it, okay? And I can always play with it later. And then the ones that are underneath, you know, that's going to be like a little darker. So you don't, you know, just put the white towards the tip. And again, I put too much white because I have globs on my brush and I'm not cleaning it off. This is what happens when you have globs on your brush, people. See, I don't lie. See how globby my brush is? That's why I'm getting globs on my painting. Okay, so you have to pick which is winning. Yes, you have to make one the winner. You got to choose who's winning, who's going to be on top. That's right. That's the secret. That's the secret to doing flowers with petals. You want to put dark underneath, and then the petal that's on top gets lighter. So, if you follow the instructions for making this flower, you can make any flower out there. Any flower with petals you can create now, knowing the trick. Okay? So you're going to do both your blue flowers like that. Absolutely, Lisa. Absolutely. Alright, so I'm going to pick who's winning, right? So I'm going to make this big top one winning. So I'm going to go and put the white in right there. So all I'm doing is doing these flicking motions and picking white and the color of my flower. And I gotta wipe my globs off. And this one's winning. So I'm gonna grab my white. Put it on the shape of my petal. And I'm going to make this one losing to that guy, but winning over this guy. So he's like second. He's like second in the race. So you want to mix it up when you pick who's winning and losing. Like, don't make he's winning, he's winning, he's winning, he's winning, you know what I mean, in a row. I mean, you can, but it looks more natural if you mix it up. And this guy's third. He's underneath all of them. So you want to keep that dark and then just lighten up the tips. It's all easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, folks. And when you're done with this, take out tiny. We have 2 more steps, 2 more steps, 2 more steps. We have 2 more steps. And then you don't have to listen to me anymore. 2 more steps. So, Nancy, how did you like that Zoom? And those that missed the Zoom, last Tuesday, the Tuesday that just passed, I did a special free Zoom. Instead of doing it on Facebook Live, we did a Zoom. And Nancy was there. How'd you like that, Nancy? How'd you like the Zoom meeting room? I know it took you a while to get in, but once you had it figured out, it was pretty cool, right? I thought it was pretty cool. So, you're going to be seeing more of those. And the video is able to be posted. If you're looking for the video for the painting we did this Tuesday that just passed, that one's in the event. That one is in the event. Alright. Take out tiny. Roll tap tap tiny. Yeah, I know. You didn't look too happy. You said you had your tooth or whatever. That sucks. Tooth pain's the worst. I think I'd rather have my arm chopped off than have tooth pain. Christina, gotta tell Iris stop being busy on Friday nights. And Hannah, Danielle. How'd you meet Danielle, Hannah? Is she like an old high school friend or a newer friend, somebody you used to work with? Like, how do you know Danielle? Because you're both in different states, so I'd like to hear this story. I want to hear this story. And we got Texas in the house now. Oh, goodness. Well, and you're painting with us and your tooth was pulled today? You are a rock star. You are a rock star. Okay, everybody has tiny out? Or are you still playing with your flowers? You guys ready? Let me know when you're ready. And let me know the colors of your flowers. Nancy's the only... Oh, well, Hannah told me. Christina, you didn't tell me the colors of your flowers. Tara didn't tell me before she left either. So, with Tiny, remember Tiny's our small pointer brush. That's Tiny. Okay? Now, again, I'm going to use black so you can see what I'm doing. But you guys use your dark green, alright? So, I'm grabbing black paint. Now, Tiny is not a marker. The harder you push, you don't get more paint out of them. You have to keep refilling the brush. Okay? So, we're taking Tiny with our black paint. And where your stem meets your flower, that's what we're going to do. So you can hold Tiny as a pencil. You can lean on your canvas. Your stems and your grass should be dry. So you're going to do this just as a pencil. So where this stem meets this flower, that's awesome. Oh, good for you guys. I'm so glad you're able to. What do you teach, Danielle? What do you teach? So where your stem meets your flower, you're going to turn around, and you could do it holding like a pencil. I just do my hand all weird so you can see what I'm doing. And you're going to make a little swooped triangle. Okay, so not straight lines, like swoop them. And get more paint, because he's not a marker. And then in that swooped triangle, you want to do flicks upwards. Just like that. And then you have the base of your flower. Now remember, I'm using black so you can see it. You guys can use your dark green, okay? That's awesome. My daughter Ariel has a lot of college roommate friends still too. It's such a great experience. That's so cool you guys stayed friends. Alright. We don't do bottoms on our pointed flowers, okay? So no bottoms are needed for that. So the next flower down. See if I can hold this and oh, I'll just move the easel closer. Hello. Just move the easel closer. Duh. So I don't have to hold it. Oh, man. I'm telling you, I'm a piece of work. Okay, again, you're going to do the swooping triangle. And once you do the swooping triangle, then you're going to just do the flicks. Okay, my last flower. What college did you guys go to for teaching? We have a pretty famous college for teaching in New Jersey. It's Georgian Court. Do they have, what college did you guys go to for the teaching? Last flower. Okay, my swooping triangle. And then the flicks. And that's it. That's how you do your bottoms. Okay. Take out Mini-Me. Right? Swirl, tap, dab, Mini-Me. You can put Tiny back. Swirl, tap, dab, Mini-Me. Okay. In the centers of your blue flowers, you're going to grab some yellow. And you're going to mush in some yellow. See me? I'm smushing. And with the black, it's going to come out like a weird green color. That's okay. You want that. So I'm smushing in yellow. Longwood. Longwood is, why does it sound so familiar to me? Where's that at? Are you a general special ed or math or English? So we're smushing the yellow in. And I'm leaving a space. See, you can still see the rim of black. So leave that rim of black there where your petals meet, okay? So, and then you're going to grab white. And you're going to smush some pieces of white in there. Just here and there. Little smushes. That's all. Yeah, I'm trying to get my teacher certification, but I'm supposed to be doing observations. And obviously I can't do observations because the schools are closed. So I was kind of put on halt for that. All right. Now, if you filled that in and you really went to town and put too much or mushed too much, you can wipe off your brush and grab black, and you can tap in some black pieces if you want to. Like if you really went to town and mushed it too much, you can grab some black and then put some black in there. But it is your flower center. You do what you want. We have one step left. One step. And you guys are going to have to get brave. And make sure your paint's not globby. You're going to need black and clean white. And make sure your white paint isn't globby, okay? Last step. Yes, last step. I'm so excited. Yes, definitely way too much caffeine for me, Nancy and Lisa. Definitely way too much. I think we lost Sif. Sif left. Alright, so get yourself non-globby. You know, if it dried out on your palette or your plate, pour yourself some fresh new paint. We want this, your paint needs to be nice and thin and smooth. Okay? And make sure your big boy is completely clean. So swirl tap that big boy and make sure he is completely clean and nice and flat and straight for you. And we're on our last step. We're on to the rain. So you're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to be brave. But look, see my big boy? Completely clean, completely flat. That's how your brush needs to be, okay? You guys are going to have to be brave now because you're going to paint over everything you just painted. So it's grow, what's its time. Actually, you don't need black. I did these with just white. Okay, so you're going to grab white paint. And just on the tip of big, like, seriously, wait till you see my brush. This is how your brush needs to look. See that? No globs. Barely on my brush. Okay? So if your brush doesn't look like this, fix it so it does. Very, very, very important. And all of your lines have to be the same angle. Okay? So, put your paintbrush so you can visualize the angle your lines are going to be. Because all of your raindrops have to be the same angle. Okay? I mean, if you don't want to do it, see, because the final one, I have them all angled and swooping in. If you don't want to do it, you can do straight up and down if you want to. If you want to do straight up and down, you can do straight up and down. It's up to you. It's your comfort level. Alright? If you're putting them at an angle, you have to make sure every single one on your painting is at an angle. The same angle. Brush perpendicular to canvas. You can hold here, but do not press hard. Do not press hard at all. Like barely touch your canvas. And you're just going to put these lines in like that. So I am not pressing hard at all. I already messed up keeping them all the same angle. But close enough. So you're going to put your rain in. And this rain is going over your flowers. It's going over your grass. So if you're worried about doing it at an angle, just do it straight up and down. I'm hardly touching my canvas, and look, I did all of those and I still did not put new paint on my brush. Barely there with the paint on the brush. And that's it, guys. So you're going to fill in as much rain as you want. You want them scattered. You can make them different lengths. And we did our painting just like that. So You guys are all amazing, and I love you all. And all you're doing is putting these raindrops in. Yes, you have to go over what you painted. And you can have as many or as little as you want. Keep checking that brush to make sure it's nice and flat. If there's a spot on your painting you really weren't liking, if you put a rain line over it, it disappears because people only see the rain line. And you know me with water lines, rain lines, any of that, you know I like a lot. But it is completely up to you how many you put on. And they can be all different lengths, all different sizes. The only thing you need to do is make sure they're pretty much at the same angle. Alright, I'm getting a bit nutty, so I'm going to stop putting these in. Because I did a lot. I just like doing them. You do not need a lot of paint on your brush at all. And that's it. You guys are all set. What? That's right. You're amazing. So, hi. I just want to tell you all thank you so much for joining me tonight. And the people watching the replay, thank you so much for painting with me. There is a spot in the event page to post your finished paintings, so please let me see your creations. I'd love to see them. Hannah and Danielle, thank you so much. And Stacy, Valerie, and Dave, thank you for chiming in. Nancy, good stuff, love. Christina, good stuff. And anyone watching the replay, love you guys too. We're an amazing family and we create together. Lisa, so glad to talk to you. Love it every time. So can't wait for you to do it and for you to post it. So this is Eve's Creations Paint Party. And if you ever have any questions watching a replay, you can message me. And you all warm my heart. And now you all have to go create. That's all there is to it. You are so welcome, Hannah. Thank you. And thank you, Danielle, for joining us. Thanks, Christina. Yes, it was a lot of fun, right? I had a lot of fun. You are so welcome. 6,000%. So, it's free to watch. Tell all your friends. Share. All my videos are on my page. You can find them at any time. Gratuities are appreciated. I have Venmo. I have PayPal. So, those links are posted in the event. Mwah! And Tuesday is the next one. Double Trouble Tuesday, 5 p.m. Alright? And always stay tuned for special events. So, and go create. Because you're all creative. Okay. Here's the, you can look at it, do your finishing touches. Okay, guys? There you go. You guys are amazing, right? That was a nice one. That was like a nice, smooth, I didn't drop anything. I didn't turn around and mess anything up. Like, no, yeah, that was a really nice night. Thank you so much, guys, for hanging out with me. I really enjoyed painting this with you. You guys are very welcome. And Val, it was great to meet you. I hope you become part of our family. Texas in the house. We actually have a woman that lives in Italy that paints with us. International, baby. Nancy, I hope your tooth feels better, or your non-existent tooth feels better. Good night, Lisa. Thank you so much, love. I'll talk to you soon, I'm sure. I'll talk to you soon. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us. Do, 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 do. If you have any questions, I'm still here, so ask away. Even if it's not pertaining to this, anything, any art question in general, ask away. And sign your work. It is yours, it's your creation. You should be very excited about it. Good thing paint washes off. I'd be looking like really freaky by now if paint didn't wash off. Hannah, say hi to Dustin for me. Hi, Butters. Hey, buddy. All right, good night, good night, good night, everybody. Say good night, Butters. Good night, everybody. Good boy. Okay. Oops, wrong way. Good night, everybody. I love you all. Thank you for painting with me tonight. Post your finished work. Go create and be amazing. Okay? Good night.